Okay, are we live? I think we are live. Let's see. Thanks for the follow. There's a whole list again. Nice. Didi Muzaffar, Flexus, Corbucci, Sparkate. Thanks for the follow, everybody. How are y'all doing? Let me verify that I'm actually live. I think I'm live. Nice. Let me also make sure that I am in Do Not Disturb mode. Hi, thanks. How is Tailwind CSS? Thinking about learning the framework with just plain HTML. It's great. Learn it. You are live. Am I live or am I live? Hi, Michael. Hi, Steffi. Localhost 3000. That's the wrong thing. Thanks for the follow. Kaiv. Hello, Munchen. Let's see. Okay. Here is our invoice again. No, I'm not using Vite currently. I'm using Next.js. Does this download thing already works? Hello, Crash Judo. Hello, Didi Muzaffar. I don't think it's a good idea to open it in here. Okay, so this is the actual PDF. I think this is looking fine already for an actual PDF, so I think I'm not gonna worry about this too much. I think maybe it's gonna be interesting if we look at an admin-like panel. Why did you go for Next.js instead of? It's nicer in my opinion. You get it's simpler. You can configure post CSS. You can you have APIs out of the box. You have server-side rendering out of the box. I think it's just simpler and a bit nicer as well. Am I doing something crazy in here? Oh no, this is not that interesting. Hi Badosh. That's how you pronounce it, right? I haven't worked with Next. I have worked with Next. Admin. How do we call this? Just admin. Sounds about right. Will you make custom points, by the way? Oh, I guess. I think currently you can already. I'm very new to Twitch. I think you already have channel points right now. Did I miss when you implemented the actual PDF generator with WebT? I did it behind while I was not streaming. Redeem hydrate. The last stream I found was about paging. Yeah. I didn't do it on stream, but I can quickly go over it. Ooh, hydrate already. Okay. I can quickly go over it. So basically what I do for PDF generation is I use Next.js. I have a file name and I have a download PDF function, which basically just sets some headers so that it's actually downloading, which is nice. And then the generate PDF is basically use launch Puppeteer. Puppeteer is like a headless browser for Chrome. You create a new page, you go to a page, and I'm currently going to localhost 1234, which is this page basically. And then there is a built-in PDF function. You have to do some tricks. For example, print background true, otherwise the blue background up here and in the footer is not printed. And then once you have a PDF buffer, you can close the browser and then return that buffer, and that buffer is basically just your data, which you can send to the client. Then inside my actual pages, I think I have a download. Yeah, so I have an A tag that just goes to the API generate PDF with a download attribute, and that's about it. So it's pretty simple currently because we don't cache the actual invoice, because one thing we can do is save it to like an actual file, and if it already exists then serve that one instead of regenerating, but we don't do that. So yeah, let's go to the admin one. Admin. Is this readable enough? I saw some people mention that it was not readable on Twitter, so I'm wondering if it's readable to you. Twitter. Hello from dashboard. If it's not readable, I can increase it, but it is. Okay, cool. So I should be able to go to admin. Gonna make the hydrate more expensive, or Shed will make you hydrate a lot. For example, White Panthers is at 100k because Shed overused it. Nice. I can also ignore it. That's one way to do it. Pages, admin, index. Is that not how you... Default export. Oh, okay. Default. Hello from dashboard. Shall I go real lazy? I think so. I can take one from here. Application UI. And we have home screens, detail screens, settings screens. Nope, not these. Detail screens, maybe? This is interesting. Maybe home screens. This one is pretty nice. Oh, this one. Sure. Let's try this one for now. Copy. We need Tailwind CSS forms. Okay. Tailwind CSS forums. Hello everybody, how is everybody doing? What else do we need? Cyan color? Sure. We're gonna extend it. Thanks for the follow, Dr. W or Zip X. Okay, this is all failing now. Hello, Nicholas. I'm doing great, how are you? Can't resolve headless UI. Thanks for the follow, Sharik. Thanks for the follow, Nicholas Sosa. npm install. I think I need headless UI React and also hero icons React. What else do I need? Oh, there we go. It's pretty zoomed in, but that's okay. Let's start by, is Vim good? I like it. So, I guess, yeah. Shall we change the cyan color to something else? I wonder if it's gonna be as easy as cyan with blue. What will that give us? Interesting. What's the difference between Vim and just a normal editor? It's faster, it's in the terminal. Choose whatever you want to work with. This beautiful logo is interesting. Oh, that's why, okay. Logo blue. Cyan. Are there other logos? Logo blue. Logo cyan. The problem with Vim is that once you open it, you have to restart your computer if you want to close it. That's very true. Robin, for partner? Probably not yet. I'm currently not interested in getting partner. I just want to stream a little bit. Isn't that nice? Are you able to use Tailwind language server with NeoVim? There is a port for NeoVim based on the LSP. So I think, oh, it's currently not working because of the JIT engine. So if I technically, this will hurt, I believe. Just going to restart this thing. It's already in use. How is this already in use? I just quit it. Oh. Let me get this off stream on a separate monitor because I probably, okay, good. Good. Class. Oh, here's a class. PG. I don't know if it's gonna work today. Nope, no no code completion currently. That's okay. I'm well aware of all the kinds of classes we can use, and if that's an issue, then we can always look at the documentation. Thanks for the follow, Theo Menses. Theo Mensenses. I'm sorry. So I believe he probably want to split up in some components because there's like a lot here. Oh, let me do something very important. Thanks for elaborating on that. Const, I want to replace it with let. Yes. Then we have a dialog, so I'm assuming this is not readable at all. I don't like the blue in here. Thanks for the follow, Green Escape. Let's see, let's replace blue back with cyan for now, so that we can make it work and then we can work on the designs themselves. Yeah, this is a bit nicer. So what should we... Thanks for the follow, Shudik J. Hydrate. Oh, I have to... I'm gonna make sure that the channel points make sense next stream, because now it's sort of horrible. Oh well. So the recent activity could be basically a list of invoices, right? Recent activity is invoices, sure. And then we have transaction. What does hydrate do? You to Twitch over here. Basically, you get channel points if you watch my stream, and then you can use those channel points for things that I can do. For example, hydrate, or some streamers have things like change my font for 1,000 channel points, and then I have to change my fonts. Stuff like that, just to get some interaction with the chat. Thanks for the follow, Swiss and Wayne. Or I can also just ignore all the hydrates. That's one way to do it. Thanks for the follow, Ralph. So we have invoices. I think it's gonna be more interesting if I basically start with like an add invoice form. I think. So that we can actually create an invoice and maybe store it in a database. Then I have to set up a database as well. Can do that. Activity table. Let's just get rid of this whole block for now. Okay, cool. Are there tool lists? Oh, there are tool lists. Interesting. Oh. Transactions map. Yeah, I don't need all of this. Don't need any of this. Hello, Sleepy. Sleepy X 100 Orpen. Okay, that's interesting. I think everything in this main... These are the cards. Maybe you want to keep those. Thanks for the follow, Asho. Okay, so what I want to do is do something in here, create new invoice, and And then I also want to have like a bit of breathing room. Max width 6XL and MX auto, sure. That should center it. Or not. Hydrate pizza in the oven. Thank you, pizza in the oven. I don't want to. What else is in here? PX4. If only I could type 4. Using NeoVim, that's true. Oh, I believe there is some... Yeah, that's what I thought. We have some padding based on the screen size. So let me get the same in here, like SMPX6 and LGPX8. And then what we will do is basically go to forms. Is this currently your time between sprints? I recently read that Tailwind Labs gives everyone 2 weeks off between. It's not really 2 weeks off. It's more like we work with ShapeUp by Basecamp, I think it is. So we have 6-week cycles with 2 weeks of like cooldown period. Thanks for the follow, Yaki. And the cooldown period is you can use it for various things, like making sure that GitHub issues are tackled, or if there is something you wanted to work on or experiment with something for next cycle, stuff like that. But we already started a new cycle. What kind of form? Can I not do Command K anymore? Oh, forms. These are just normal things. Let me just copy one from here. And I think simple stacked might be fine. Yeah, because I probably want to have like a big table with invoice items as well. So let's go with this one. Copy. And now there might be a chance that so I don't care about this one because we already have this. And get it in here, paste that, get rid of this, format everything. So we've got a big form. Profile. This information will be displayed publicly. Thanks for the follow, Hermito. Something like that. And create new invoice. Do I care about... I think I want to do this. Create new invoice. We have a username, which is gonna be an invoice number. Hydrate. All these hydrates. I think what I want to do is username, and replace it with invoice number. The autocomplete will probably not work, but I don't care about autocomplete right now. So we've got invoice number. Okay, so we also have this, I think it's Indigo. So I probably want to replace Indigo with sign for now. I'm just gonna replace everything. Let's also make sure that I save. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine. Okay, about. What is this about? Hey, what do you use for autocomplete in NVIM? I'm currently using COC. I want to go with NVIM LSP, but I just didn't take the time yet to do it. That's basically it. So let me also make sure that we have our invoice. So we have an invoice number. We need a due date, an issue date, a due date. Thanks for the follow, element here, element here. It will be a long migration if you ever do. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not doing my dot files are open source currently, so if somebody wants to migrate to nvim LSP, go ahead. So we want our issue dates, we have our invoice number, we want our client, and then the other stuff is like invoice items. You did it, I did it. And not everything is in there, mainly my .config folder, but some things like Z shell configs and stuff are not on there yet, but eventually I'll get there. So line items, and what else do we need? Some legal stuff. Did you give Delta a chance? No, not yet. Thanks for the follow, NHL 4000, and thanks for the follow, RCR Gestolotti. Nice. Thanks for the follow, Ricardo. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's go with like an issue date. I think I want to basically copy this thing. Sure, and then we go with invoice number, which is gonna be issue dates, and then we want to replace this one, and not that one. Issue dates. I don't think I want this or need this. Thanks for the follow, Robocop. That's a nice. Okay, let me see how first name is implemented. Just the label directly. Okay, I think I basically want this because I don't want this hashtag prefix thing in front of here for the dates. So issue. If only I could type, that would be amazing. Let's get rid of this. Issue dates. Then first name. Issue date. Autocomplete. I don't want an autocomplete right now. Oh boy, what did I do? Does this still work? Okay, this still works. I was listening to Caleb and Daniel talking about Tailwind shit. I postponed it and jumped into your live. Nice. Thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Fangejo? Fange? I have no idea. Mixing this with F1 so it feels fast. Okay, interesting. Hello, everybody. You know what really annoys me? That I have to increase my font size this much and I just get lost in where I'm at. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, first name. Is it with an underscore in here? Ooh, that's interesting. I think it's this part. Okay. About. Thanks for the follow, Shufroro. Get a first name in there. Good, first name. We'll get there. We'll get there. Issue dates. Everybody enjoying their Saturday? Assuming it's Saturday. Oh, Francois. Man in Gypsy language. I see Tmux Vim. I follow. Yep. Welcome. Welcome. LL Fakauma. Issue dates. We also want this to be type of date. Are you already on NVim? I am on NVim 0.5. I have 3-sitter. I use 3-sitter. I have Telescope installed, but I mainly use FCF. Shh. Don't tell TJ. It's Sunday in Australia. Oh, welcome. Welcome from the future, Hakibaru. Issue dates. Oh, I'm using this beautiful browser called Safari. Telescopic Johnson. Yep. I'm traveling. Issue dates. Should I switch to Brave instead? Because otherwise it's gonna be pretty annoying. What's the invoice system for? It's for making invoices. Isn't it beautiful to have an invoice system for making invoices? Let me copy this and Tailwind UI. Sure. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Right, see ya. So we have an issue date. We also have a due date. And before Robin's own team leader. What? I'm confused. I am confusion. About. Do I need an about? I don't need an about, but I need legal stuff because put all your fancy legal stuff in here. Thanks. Oh, I know team leader, but I'm just confused about being my own team leader. Oh well. Legal, put all your legal stuff in here. Yep, that sounds correct. Photo, do I care about a photo? Cover photo, no. What is this? Cover photo gone? Cover photo gone. Team leader from Ghent, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm technically self-employed and I create invoices. Just actually like these. They look like these. Or yeah, like this one. I have only one in this particular case. I just, I want to create my own system. I don't want to buy one, even though it makes more sense to use a tool like a SAS for it, but oh well. Oh well. Don't need this stuff. Personal information. I think I can basically drop all of that. Yep. And what is this? Notifications. Let's drop all of that as well. Oh. What else do we have? Cancel and save. Sure. "97 viewers, that's interesting. Every time Robin builds a component, there's a maze." What does that mean? Do I want to know what it means? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Also, I need to readjust my chair a little bit. Is this better? Which thing app program do you use for organizing your workspace windows? I use Magnet. Oh, I'm using Amethyst. Yeah, Amethyst. So exclamation WM or window manager. There's a link for you. Enjoy. It's pretty dope. I can create like multiple windows and swap them around and use different layouts. So yeah, that's fun. Thanks for the follow, JGE. Thanks for the Oh, I missed a few. Thanks for the follow, Alchemist. Thanks for the follow, TW2BJ, and thanks for the follow. Okay, the other ones I got already. That's good. That's good. Thanks for the follow, Danny Freckles. We've got a button. What other stuff did I need? Only items? Oh, a client, of course. Thanks for the follow, Jasper, or however you pronounce it. Thanks for the follow, Joel Nerot. Clients. Let's copy this part. Yep, invoice. Invoice. Client. I don't need this. I think I want this to be a select one. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use headless UI. And I'm gonna use select menu. I think I want to... Oh, this one is fun. And then I could use like a company logo on here. Yep, that's what I want. Give me the codes. I'm gonna do this. In UI, add like form, maybe. And then I could create like general components for form components, but I also could create like actual components that are a bit higher level. So client list box. I don't really like the name, but oh well. Thanks for the follow, Satai. Let's copy this thing. Sure. And then in here we wanna use, how did I call it? Export. I don't like default export, so let's name it client list box. Clients rect, no, list box. Import client list box. Yikes, it's hard to type. So hard to type. From UI form client list box. Thanks for the follow, Gochi QQ. Good. And now once again we want to update our cyan our indigo with cyan. That's what I wanted to write or say. I need a break. Indigo, cyan, everything. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Tailwind UI. Yep. That works. Assign to. Do I need this assigned to? It's nice for accessibility. Okay. Maybe. Let's drop a few of these. And const, let's go. Wait, Cooper. We're gonna call this one Tailwind Labs Inc. That's a client. HTTPS github.com. Little funny trick. You can use github.com/the username, like Tailwind Labs, and then .png, And then if everything goes right, cannot read property avatar of undefined. I'm sorry, what? Oh. Zero. Been wanting to see your stream for so long, finally was able to see your stream. Thanks, Mr. Demon Wolf, and welcome to the stream. People 3. Yep, we don't have 3 people. Now we have Tailwind Labs in here. Ooh, the logo is a little bit funky. So we can solve this by... Where do we render them? That's the person name, person avatar. Yep, in here. BG whites. I think that's fine. Maybe a little bit of padding. That makes it very, very small. I think I'm okay with this. Tailwind Labs. Maybe we could add like another client. What's another fun company? I have no idea. I can't even use my own one. Basecamp. Acme Inc. You could add Mr. Demon Wolf. Do we have a logo, Mr. Demon Wolf? Is there an acme.png? I'm so scared. Is this a good idea? It's gonna be... I'm sorry. That's interesting. Code Sandbox. That's... Thanks for the follow, AngVG. Code Sandbox. Yeah, that's another one that we can add. Oh, I copied a bit too much. Change in this thing. Yes, thank you very much. Code Sandbox. Code Sandbox. There we go. Mr. Demon Wolf. Okay, you can be a client. Mr. Demon Wolf. Mr. Demon Wolf. Nice, let's go. Thanks for the follow, Brian F. Sosa. Do we care about the label? Isn't this nice? Oh, thanks for the subscription. Let me try. Too easy peasy to please me. Whew. Thanks for the sub. I have one emote and I had no idea what to create, so I basically made my face so that I could use it in drop games in other channels. So thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. Founder's badge, let's go. Hi Trash, thanks for the follow, Gabriel Modok. Founder badges. Everybody that subscribes now gets a founder badge. I don't know everybody, but at least a few. Oh my goodness, thanks for the follow, Pizza in the Oven. Now I want pizza. Interesting. So we have a client, an invoice number. Invoice number. I think we can do a placeholder of something like this, and you mean sub? What would I say? Oh, thanks for the sub, Pizza. Did I say follow? Oh my goodness. Thanks for the sub, Kujinoso Simo. Yikes. Hype train? What is going on? What is going on? Jesus. Let's go. Thanks for the follow, Chris Beldam. Invoice number, issue date, due date. I think one fun thing we can do is, should we use like, this is like a very, very big file. Yikes. Should we use like a form library or first hype train? Yep, hype train, let's go. 94%. I don't even know what a hype train means. Whew, thanks for the sub, Mr. Demon Wolf. Issue date, sets issue date. I think we can default to now. Thanks for the follow, Dispute Online. New date, and then we want a due date. And I'm going to... This is gonna get interesting. Do you want to be able to set the due date, or should we level 2 hype train? Whew. Okay. What's your go-to form library? Honestly, I never really used the form library. I played with like Formic and React Hook Form, those kind of things, but I'll add a form library once it makes sense. But not yet. Not yet. So issue date. Thanks for the follow, Sir. Whew. Filter Boolean didn't know it was possible. Yes, it's possible. So basically what it does is, since Boolean can be used as like sort of a constructor, so you can do element here, and if this if this item is truly, then the Boolean will return true, otherwise it will return false. And then you can use it like this. Some people don't like it. I don't really care. Will there be a multi-select component for headless UI? Eventually, probably, yeah. If I need it right now, then I can build it on stream. But I only want one client. Tailwind, Mr. Demon Wolf. It's so funny because I'm typing like A for Acme, M for Mr. Demon Wolf, D for Tailwind. It just works. Just works. Alright, so we have our issue date. Thanks for the subscriptions, SleepyX100. I'm just going to call you Sleepy. Okay, thank you. And did I miss one from, or is... Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. Can people use my emote because there is like a hype train going on? Or did I miss a sub from Xewl, XEWL? Anyway, status styles, issue dates. You can call me Arben. Okay. I'll write it on my whiteboard. Okay, now it's getting creepy to see my face everywhere. I'm kind of regretting this decision. Hello, Roasted. Hello, HW Buck. Hello, hello, hello. Value is gonna be issue date, and when we change this one, we want our event set issue date to be event dot target dot value, maybe current target. Is it gonna work in Safari? Let's just use target for now. And I'm pretty sure that this requires a certain format. I unlocked it with channel points. Ooh, cool. You need to make a bunch of faces and edit as emotes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So what is the format of this thing? Because I know it's like format issue date. It's gonna be something like YYY and then import Import format from date functions. Yes, thank you very much. Hey Robin, thanks for all your work on headless UI. I'm adopting it into a project, right? Ooh, cool. Thank you for using it. It's been very fun to work on it. Thanks for the follow, Dave Coates. I believe that this value is gonna be a string. Why do I have it imported twice? That's stupid. Choo-choo. Interesting. Interesting. Console. So it is this structure. That makes sense. Thanks for the follow, Samarin. I'm sorry for butchering your name. I'm so sorry. So this could be parse, I think. Yes, date string. Date string is gonna be value. Format string is gonna be this thing. Reference date. I do work at Tailwind, that's correct. The specified format does not conform to the required format. Why, sorry. Thanks for the follow, Marshall Beats. Thank you very much. 100 viewers. How is everybody Saturday or Sunday? Or did you get your Y stuck? Yes. So if I put it like 18th, then it updates. That makes sense. Should I be... Or Monday? I don't think Monday is possible. Thank you. So this can go now. I have like one field filled in and I already want to create a form library now. That's so stupid. So one thing that I can do, oh, this is interesting. What if we default the due date to null? And as long as it is null, then we can say it's 30 days after the issue date, but once you set it, you can override it to also use xdate. Sure. So let's copy this thing. And let's say due date. If due date not equals null, then use due date. Otherwise, say add dates 30 to the issue date 30. Yes, and then this one is set due date, and we have to import add days. Add days. Thanks for the follow, John. John? Yes, John. Okay, so now we have like the 1st, and when I change it to the 12th, it will jump somewhere else. It will be in sync, which is funny. I like it. And once I set this one, then it will not change again. Okay, that's good. That's good. Another thing I want to do is, do I care about validation? because you can't put your due date before your issue date. Does the date picker come with Tailwind UI? No, it comes with your browser. It comes with your browser. Due date or add days is shorter. Yeah, it's true. I don't like the or that much, but what I can do is do this. If Next.js allows it. I think they do, maybe they don't. I was surprised when it looked that good. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Oof. It submitted the whole form. Thank you, browser. Yes, but I prefer to use like these question marks just to check for null and undefined instead of just falsy. How is Adam doing? He's doing okay, I think. Did I speak to him today? I did. Let me... I think he's doing okay. I hope he's doing okay. One thing I want to do as well is put like, you know, on my invoice I have, and let me zoom in a little bit, we have these 30 days behind the due date. I think I want to reflect that in here as well. I think that's could be good. So let's set a span 30 days. Okay, good. Flex item center. Yes. SpaceX 8. Maybe too much. 4. Why did he stop doing podcasts? I don't know. Send a tweet. I think it's just because the company is growing and there's like a lot of stuff going on, so less time. Oh man, I'm drinking without getting a hydrate. Oh no. Class name, text, gray. Let's make this a little bit nicer because I don't like the... Maybe a little bit lighter. Maybe a little bit darker. And that's about okay. So yeah, now we have to calculate this thing. I wonder if there's like date functions, relative stuff. Wait, didn't I do it in here as well? Or did I hard code it? It's hard coded in here as well. That's funny. Format relative. Date, base date, and options. Locale, week starts on Monday. How do you call that in English? Like the amount between two dates? A diff. Diff. Difference in days. Format, relative, sure. This is gonna be issue date and this is gonna be due date, or technically issue date. And if that's the case, then we don't want to show anything. But let's do this for now. Oh, that's not what I want. Been using moment for a while. Yeah, I've been using date functions. It's pretty fun. Thanks for the follow, Restarted. Difference. Thanks for the follow, Swanny85. Difference. This is like a very bad name, but if there is a difference, then I want to do this. And then I want to do this. Yes, good. Let difference is issue date. Due date is null, then it's null. Otherwise, if issue date equals due date, which should not happen, so let's not care about this one. Then we do something. This is not correct, right? Difference in days. Due date or issue date. Yes. Give me something. Let's import this one. Tailwind is great. Yes. Thank you. 0 days. Oh, I see why. Actual due date is gonna be due date or add days in issue date 30, and then where we did the add days, this is gonna be actual due date. That will do. That will do it. Okay. And then in here, it's gonna be actual due date, which will already be filled in. Minus 30, sure. Okay. Thanks for the follows, Sonny. So this is pretty hard coded to days now, but basically when I switch to 19 days, 7 days, 0. Ooh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Because basically what I want to do is, let's always render like the difference. 0 days. I think this is fine for now. Difference. Let's keep it like this. Let me quickly type this. String or false or null or undefined, something like that. That's gonna be good enough. All right, what's next? Legal stuff. Oh, maybe we can work on like the actual invoice items. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Legal. I should mute do not disturb. Thank you. Who's disturbing me? Reddit? Oof. I want to stay inside this form. Copy the damn thing down here. This should duplicate everything. Okay, good. Let's find a form for a table. This is... So how do you expect to edit this? Just like a big table with like items where you have some freeform description, a quantity, and the price and stuff? Or let's go to Dribble. Invoice. Editing software. How do you expect it to look or behave? Or how do you want to put in all the items? Currently everything is calculated on the front end because I don't really have a back end. Thanks for the follow, Venture. Invoice editing. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, I think that could work, yeah. Like a little table. Let's do a very basic one. Like this. And then we go in here. Oh, what did I do? And it's gonna complain because I don't have those people in here. So let's get those people in here for now, just for a second. Same table as the invoice itself, but with inputs or... Yeah, that could work. What is that IDE? It's not an IDE, it's Vim. Okay, that's good. So people is gonna be invoice items. Let's move this into actual state. Invoice items, sets invoice items. Sure, use state. And I'm gonna start with this one. Actually, I want to take this structure. This structure. You mostly see people deviating from Vim to VS Code nowadays. I got tired of VS Code. It's great, it works, but it was just a little bit too slow for my likings, and I basically switched to Vim and Safari, and I sort of removed all my Electron-based applications from my computer, apart from Discord, but I don't need it for work. But now my battery life and my CPU likes it compared to VS Code and Slack and Chrome and all that stuff. So we have an ID which is gonna be computed, but let's get a UUID in here. Let's ignore this one. Title is gonna be description. Line. Actually, items dot push, and return those items and format. And I don't care about this section. I do care about a random int. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here you are. Thanks for the follow, ML Goberry. I'm going to rebuild my Airbnb style date picker with native date picker and Tailwind. Doing it in Vudify end up being so messy and hacky. Okay. I never worked with Vudify, so I don't know. What do you do instead of Slack? I don't need Slack anymore. Do you also have a keyboard cut in half? No, I have an Apple Magic keyboard. I'm just new to streaming. Tailwind has changed my life. Ooh. Thank you. I am Frank Stallone. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Leonardo Casco. Hello everybody. Welcome. 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 Okay, so we have some random stuff in here. I think I'm gonna steal the definition of my item, so I get some types. Baby steps, baby steps. Yeah, I don't think I could use like a split keyboard. Maybe, but not sure. Let's add some types. Types, invoice. Types, invoice. Paste thing. Cannot be compiled under isolate modules. Let's export it. Does it work now? Do your thing. He's also going to start doing WASM using Rusts. Ooh, I actually have like I played with a Rust version of Tailwind. That was fun, but not really worth it because there's like Tailwind. You can use plugins, which is all those plugins are written in JavaScript. So, and your config also contains JavaScript stuff and functions, and not just like JSON style stuff. But well, something like this. Export. Thanks for the follow, Dan Babelnick. Okay, I think I can drop these and probably import it. Import type invoice and item from, where are you? Types, invoice. Sure, does everything still work? Invoice has already been declared. Why? I know, but invoice page. I don't even want to figure this out, why this is happening. Okay, good. This is good. Let's go back to my admin page. And now I can basically say that this is like a list of items. And I probably also, is this include it please. Types invoice, yes. Yes, this should work. Okay, I still think we are looping over something for the, oof, those are way too many items and I don't want to scroll back that far. Let's go with like 2 for now. Invoice items. This is gonna be an item, an index, item dot, oh, it's getting dark in here suddenly. Adam would be mad about your for off loop. If only you knew what I did to Adam. He's using all the for loops. Don't tell anyone. I think I can actually simplify this because I'm using JIT. So basically what I could do is when it's even, let's do bg white, and when it's odd, do bj gray 50, and then I don't need to care about this index. Yep. And then this one is gonna be item dot, let's see, ID. Should we include that? I don't know, maybe. Item dot units, item dot price, and item dot, I think I want to do this. Something like this, yes. You want to see a Tailwind-based app I built? Sure, share it. I think you should be able to share links. I didn't do anything to protect it, so that should just work. So why is my even odd stuff not working here? I'm pretty sure 1 and 2. Am I still using JIT mode? I should be. Oh, there we go. There we go. And I think I want to flip these around. Even, odd, yes. Okay. I'm stuck with Vuetify on my job and doing React Native for my personal projects, which Tailwind would work with React Native at least. And Tailwind works with everything where you can use CSS classes. And in React Native, that's not really the case, but there's like a project for React Native, which is like, it's not official. But it basically transforms your Tailwind into like the style signature of React Native. There's also a lot of things that are not possible because I'm not a React Native developer, but I think it's only like Flexbox and Flexbox all the things. Okay, so we have this stuff going on. One thing I want to copy from my index page is I have a money component. Oh, also, Mikhail, I changed the fit content back to like just a ref, but I just made sure that the element that contains the contents has like an overflow hidden on it, so it never will overflow, and then we can still measure it. Is it this? I don't know. Let me see. I think that's the one I'm talking about. Yes, I've never used it, and it's also not official, but I also don't think we will have an official one anytime soon, though. Thanks for the follow, Swen1. Are you guys planning on doing an official one? Currently, I'm not aware of an official one, though. Maybe in the future, I don't know, when the demand is high, but there's plenty of work to do already. So a money component, and I also want this number formatter. Number format. What do we call this? Because it's more like i18n.ts. Sure, paste, export. Thanks for the follow, Nelzex. Hello, 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 welcome. This is fine. I can get rid of it here, and I can get rid of this one here, and I just need to include it now. Thanks for the follow, Rust Egma. Import money. And we don't care about that one. Everything should still work here, right? Please? Please? Number formatter. Oh, it's saying money. Money, money, money. Import number format. I am using Vim, new Vim. It's very true. It's very true. So one thing that I wanted to do is basically render these as money. So money. Thanks for the follow, Katie. Item.price. And now it's not imported, so let's import it. Are you Dutch? I am Dutch. As in Belgium Dutch and not Netherlands Dutch. 55 euros. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. Hello, Mr. Robin. Hello, Shenhuhu. And thanks for the follow. And thanks for the follow, Shenhu. Thanks for the follow, a Dogman. A Dogman? A Dogman. Interesting. Units VAT. I think we formatted this as item.vat times 100. And then something like do fixed and then a percent sign. That's not a percentage sign. This is 12%. Thanks for the follow, Vic the Slick. Vic the Slick. That's a cool name. Okay, for loop. For loop. Let's do 5 items. Good. Good, good, good. I need a description. Okay, so we have a table somewhere. Name is gonna be ID. Then we need a description. Then we need our units. Or I think I renamed it to quantity. Then we want our VAT stuff. And then we want our price. Let me copy this one. VAT price, and then in here, that's not what I wanted to do. Description. What's your favorite park in Ghent? Ooh, good question. I don't know. What did you use as an IDE before NeoVim? I never used I used an IDE like a few years ago, but previously I used VS Code. This text is pretty black, which I don't really like. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I think I want to do some formatting here as well, right? So, was it easy to switch from VS Code to NeoVim? I just stopped using VS Code and started doing Vim, and then I cried for a few days, and then it was fine. So what do we do for our pages? Because I don't know if you can see it, but this description is like stretched, and then the other parts are just taking up the space. What was the reason of the switch? I was getting annoyed by VS Code being too slow, and my computer was like annoyed as well because it wanted to be a helicopter. How did you make responsive table? So for the PDF itself, it's not responsive. For the editing part, it's basically once you hit a certain threshold, and it's currently not good, you can scroll. Is this visible? Yeah, it's just behind my webcam, but it's okay. That's like one way to make a table responsive. Other ways are like dropping certain fields or columns that are not important, and other things you can do to make a table like responsive is reordering. So instead of like rows, you put them in columns. So you can basically choose. Thanks for the follow, Zizo. All right, description. Where is my description? Here it is. W full. W full. Text left, text center, text right. Okay, I can deal with this. Okay, so description is gonna be text width full. Nice. Or break het. Oh, I did a stream. Do you mean how I made sure that this nicely fits on multiple pages? Is that your question? If so, I did a stream earlier. It's still on my Twitch. And basically what we do is we measure the available space and then we chunk each item. So that's like page 1 has 5 or 6 items. Page 2 has 9-ish items. And then we just fill it in, and then we have like a page which has a page break after on it. So that's like when printing multiple pages. Robin, is there a nice way I can print only a certain div using Tailwind, or would I have to hide other divs using print? I currently hide other items, so I think I can, like this button is hidden for printing. Emulate print, and basically it ends up like this. So there is no spacing between, there is no margins, no paddings around. Yeah, I just... Yeah, you can... so if you are on your console tab, I think you can get there with some of the options in here. But basically what I do is I press escape, which brings up this additional menu. And then you have like a bunch of tabs in here that you can enable. So what I do is you go to rendering, and then there is like emulate CSS media type print or screen or no emulation. So that's where you can find it. And if you don't know how to find it, there is this cool thing called Command-Shift-P. And then you can basically, it's like your VS Code's commands palette. And then you can basically say emulate CSS print media type, enter. So this is pretty funny. No emulation. What are you planning to do with the description being too wide? It will probably just wrap around on a new line. That's a little tip for you there. Just use Command-Shift-P. Oof, this assigned to is way too big. But look at Mr. Demon Wolf. Okay, so we have our description, quantity. I want to... Okay. Let's do some alignment stuff. Text left, that's good. Text left, that's good. Quantity, I think I want to center the quantity. I think I want to center the VAT stuff, but the actual money, so the price part, I want to right align this one. So let's do the same in here. Command-Shift-B. Oh, Command-Shift-P. P as in print. Command-Shift-P. Let me take a drink in the meantime. It's like your commands palette in VS Code. Okay, so we have hydrate. I just hydrated, but thank you. Text left. Text left. Well, actually, I want to center the ID. I think I want to center the ID. Description left, units was center, VAT was center, amount was right. All right, hydrate again. Okay. Clunk. We have text VAT somewhere. Did I really? I wouldn't be surprised. Lol. Yep. This should be center. Why are you using What are you using? I'm using Amethyst, exclamation WM or window manager. Thanks for that chaff. TJAAA. Okay, so we have our items now. So for the editing, do we want to do inline editing or do we want to pop up a dialog? Inline editing or a dialog? I think inline editing with like a plus sign, as Michael mentioned, is gonna be... Oh, exclamation trackpad. I should make that like a command for no. Thanks for the follow, KP Codes. Yeah, let's do inline. So basically, I don't care about IDs because they should be sort of immutable, and they will actually, let's make this the description, drop this, make this left, make this left, make this the description, and drop this. Tuck fragpad. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't really... Yeah, I can probably show like a like the index, but I think for now this will be fine. But this also means that I want to do width full on here, and width full on here. Yep. All right. Item description. Text area. Let's go. How does one work with text areas? Item.description. It's so ugly. I think I want to get rid of the padding. Is it gonna be useful? I think what I can do actually is put the padding on here. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. So outline. Is it border 0 or border none? Oh, it's 0. Okay. I know how Tailwind works. I do know how Tailwind works. Resize none. BG transparent. Okay. I can type in it, which makes sense. Let's make this default value for now, so that I can type in it. Okay, cool. Input type unit is gonna be a number with minimum 0. I think that makes sense. And then value is gonna be item.units. And then let's take this as well. Class name, border 0, BG transparent. How is the music? Can you even hear the music? Because I hear music. The music is good. Okay. I don't even know which song it is. Oh, it's drum and bass again. Nice. Pretty chill. Let's go. Why is there like padding going on? That's confusing. Thanks for the follow, Nuat Noi. Yep. Let's see. Because I don't want padding in here. Oof. Oh, is it because of all the other fields? Okay. Are you like Steve Jobs, always wearing... No? I just have random t-shirts. I'm sorry. I was wearing a Tailwind t-shirt the other day. No, I should wear like a hoodie or something and then be more like the Primogen. They just called Robin boring. Exactly. Thanks for the follow, Legendary. Can you buy Tailwind t-shirts? No. It's exclusive. I think there are some places where you can buy Tailwind t-shirts, but like not officially, so... Steve did it because he was crazy rich. Okay, from now on, I'm gonna buy the same t-shirt, like a great t-shirt like Zuckerberg, and then only wear that one. Okay, VAT. Yeah, Adam designed some of the t-shirts with Steve, and people at the company have t-shirts. I have 2 of them, like a Tailwind Labs and a Tailwind CSS one. Thanks for the follow, Jens. Jens B6? Jens? Jens? Okay. How do we want to display VAT stuff? Is it gonna be just a number between 0 and 100? I don't know. Let's do something like this. Also, it's pretty widthful. Will this make it smaller? I was looking at the wrong one. That's interesting. Widthful. This is no bueno. So let's make this one 32. Not caring about what other people think about you, just wear comfortable, you don't need to... yeah, I don't care about what people think, actually. People that wear flashy clothes look like dickheads anyway. I'm using like red-ish, so not that flashy, so I'm good. Can you buy Tailwind t-shirts? I have a Tailwind t-shirt. Think they were available for some time. Were they? Because I know there are some on some platforms that are not official. I'm not sure if there are official. Maybe. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Item.price. This is going to be an interesting one because I store prices in cents. So I have to divide by 100 here. Yeah, the unlimited money, we should just end up spending all that on tech stuff and not on clothing. Think about it. I think Adam did release a small amount of them. Oh, it could be the case. I know I have a very exclusive one from Tailwind Labs and not Tailwind CSS. So exclusive. So why is there still padding going on? Oh, because I'm literally stupid. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And also drop this one. Oh, maybe just the vertical one. Thanks for the follow, Freebly. This is looking like nothing good. Nothing good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is there padding? Why is there padding? Don't have padding here, don't have padding here. I do have padding here, but it's only... Oh, is it literally because my text area is too big? Like age 32 or something, and then age full goes away. Thanks for the follow, Guatabidze. Align column. Yeah, I'm going to align them. I'm just thinking about what a nice way to display them is, because I think I want to display them in like actual like pricing and percentage stuff, but once you click on it, that it sort of quote unquote migrates to like an input field. All right, let's do something like this. Let's create a component, and I want it to be an editable field. That's so weird. Fields, inputs. Thanks for the follow, Jessica Jenkins. Sorry for butchering your name. Thanks for the follow, Mr. KZ. I'm sorry, everybody. So I want an input field. Yeah. Let's just... Okay, I have an idea. I don't care about this label. I do care about the input field itself. And then we have a type, name, ID, value, class name. Okay, good. Why are you complaining? Oh. We have an input, and we basically wanna... Oh, here is another fun trick. So if you want to get props for an input, what you can do is react dot component props and input. And now when I basically spread it on here, I'm already encoding the class name, so I can omit that one. So what I will do is omit the class name. What if the input info page looks similar to the final PDF? That could work, but I already... So what I want to do basically is have like a very... So this can be basically full width, right? But your PDF could be constrained. So what I want to do is have a lot of space here to edit your actual data. And once you have the data, I also want like a preview or something. We can make it work to include like the design, but now this one is like split into 5 pages, and this one could literally be 20 items. Thanks for the follow, Philip, and thanks for the follow, WebMay. For information, here's where I bought the t-shirt. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a different one compared to the one I have. Do I have my t-shirt in here somewhere? Let me see. I don't have one here, but I have my have my Tailwind jacket. Where are you storing the data? In the clouds, and it's sunny, so it's pretty fast right now. I'm not storing data anywhere currently. It's just all how do you say it? Fancy jacket. Yeah, look at it. It has a logo on it, and I think it also has like the full logo somewhere down here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So there are no clouds over here, so no data. No data. Nope. Maybe the description column to have the same width as in the final PDF to see where the item description line breaks in case of multi-line. Yeah. One thing that I considered, but I think it will not be that interesting for when you're actually editing each line, is the overlays. Yeah. So basically something like this, you click on an item and you get like a slide over from the right, and then you can fill in all the information in here. This looks cool, but I don't think it's gonna be easy if you, or I don't think it's gonna be user friendly once you have like a bunch of line items that you want to edit. How to limit the input props for only type date, for example? Good question. I have no idea. I don't know if there are special props for this. I know there are JSX intrinsic elements, input attributes. Can I look at the JSX one? JSX dot intrinsic. Where were the inputs? Input HTML attributes? No, this is not a thing. Intrinsic elements. Okay. And then we have an input. We have detailed HTML props, input HTML attributes. Is there like an HTML date input? HTML input. Yeah, this is, I'm not sure. I think, well, a lot of attributes will overlap, but it's more like when you have an on-change, there are some value as number and value as date. If applicable, otherwise, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think you can differentiate between them currently. In a former job, we had to design something similar, and we saw that users were going back and forth to preview to see the final results. So at the end, we made the input page look as the final result. Yeah, that makes sense. Did they go back and forth to see the actual result, or were there issues, like was it looking ugly or was it split incorrectly? Because I can see if you put like items in here and you don't have enough room and this box basically drops down, then there are some issues. Have you patched Dank Mono to be a nerd font? I have not. I just installed Dank Mono. All right. 510 followers. Interesting. Still a lot of viewers. Welcome everybody. Where were we? Admin page. Yes, I was creating an input component, right? I think I want like a specialized input. Like when we are not focused, I want to render whatever this is. So in this case, it's gonna be pretty stupid. And it's gonna be item.units. But this is gonna be type of number, min of 0, value of item units. If I can type, and then these classes, yes. Let's not care about these just yet. Let's also add children, which can be optionally a React node. And let's just do this as well and drop this. Thanks for the follow, TechDW. Thanks for the follow, Argel Simus. I can see that, Alex. Yeah, we can iterate. We can iterate on this thing. That's for sure. So here is a better example. When we have our number, then our items, item.vat times 100. But if we are not focused, then I basically want item.vat times 100 percentage to fixed. Okay, then let's do the same here. Input, in this time I want to display it as money. Mount item.price. Am I dropping frames? Oh no, okay. Type is gonna be number. Value is gonna be item price divided by 100, which is a little bit annoying, but we can deal with it. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Times 1,000. Hell yeah. Thank you. Is this gonna break? Input is a void element tag and must neither have children nor use dangerously set inner HTML. Okay, thank you. So we go to our input. Set focused, use state false, on focus, set focus true, on blur, set focus false, and basically what I on Blu-ray, it's like a Blu-ray. We have to use state if not focused, children. But I want to wrap this. So now we display the normal contents. 8, 18%, 55, sure. And then what else do we want to do? We can make this like an input, and on focus we want to do so this is the infamous Vim. This is Vim. It's NeoVim, by the way. Set focus true. I don't think I need this one. One thing that I want to do is autocomplete. Is it optional? It's a string. Oh, it's autofocus. Autofocus or false. Is this NeoVim? It is. Thanks for the follow, J Schnish. Thanks for the follow, app bro. Hello Tech DW. Hello app bro. Hello wannabe Zizu 2. Sorry for butchering y'all's name. So inputs. Technically, I want this to be. How are we gonna do this? As our only. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting because now I can sort of tap between them and then we will flip to an input, which I kinda like. What do you think? But now we also need to make it clickable, of course. So let's make this pretty ugly for now. Absolute inset 0. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm gonna make these relative. Yep, that's gonna make my life a little bit easier. There is some coupling now, but I don't care. Okay. This is pretty ugly, but it makes sense. And now what I want to do is appearance none, but also bg. Wait, why didn't that work? Apart from linking your dot files, one day you have to go through how you have set up everything. I'm in love with your Alacrity NeoVim IDE. Made me want to change my. Aw, thank you, Alex. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty fun thing. I have like Amethyst for window management. I have Tmux. Here's my Twitch overlays and my Twitch schedule and my invoice stuff. Pretty fun. Tailwind CSS docs. That's what I want. Appearance none. Yes. Appearance none. How do you show inline error messages? I'm using, you can look into my dot files. I think it is in GitHub, Robin, your repositories, dot files, COC extensions. No. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, it's gonna be NeoVim, COC settings. It's based on these things. I think those are the ones that you want to look at. Hello, Codico. So, who asked that question? Emote. Here we go. And then for, are you using a window management system? I am. Okay, I think I answered everybody. Oh no, check out Lunar Vim from Christian. It aims to provide the VS Code-like experience in NeoVim. But I don't want the VS Code-like experience. Okay, so appearance none. This is weird. If I make this hidden, I can't click it anymore. If I make it invisible, I can't click it anymore. If I make it SR only, I can't click it anymore, so I do need this. Okay, let's do a few other hacks. Text area, not text area, what am I saying? Text transparent. Okay. Yes, that works. Now this might be a little bit bad for screen readers, so let me add an area hidden. Oh, but then they can't focus it anymore. Opacity 0, yeah, that works as well. That's a good idea. Then I technically don't need this thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's make a text area one. Copy this thing to text area, text area, text area. Yikes. Text area. This is not what I wanted. Area. Hello, Jordi Pereira. Why are so many people watching? I'm literally scared. Text area. Okay, okay. Thanks for the follow, Nightlight. Text area in here. Good. I think this one can be still an input. Sort of heck. Admin. Sure. Text area is gonna be relative. Then in here we want to do text area, and then we want to render by default in a p tag, maybe. Class name, do I care about class name? Default value is gonna be item.description. All the red, it's killing me. Okay, there we go. Hello, Brady. If you have a component library using Tailwind and that library is shared between n project, but not all the projects use all the shared components, is there any way currently to purge the correct CSS in each project, not without listing every used file from the shared library? Probably. I haven't thought about that problem yet. We lost the padding stuff, and I believe it was py4. So let me quickly re-add it in here, it in here, here, and here. Hello, Vinicode. Ooh, there are a lot of VJJ dump truck. Interesting, interesting. Hello, hello. So this sort of works, but it's not ideal, right? I can click it. Oh. This is what we can do. I can make this a text area as well, because then we have like one text area and another text area, and it will switch, and then React will think it's the same one, so it maintains the focus. Yeah, so now we get focus when I click in them. That makes sense. That makes sense. The only thing that annoys me is that everything is jumping around. I don't like the jumping. Thanks for the follow, Edwin Ramirez, and thanks for the follow, Kawat Twist, and thanks for the follow, Jordi Pereira. Are you working as a freelancer for Tailwind? I am working as a contractor, indeed. Will a screen reader handle the fact that the input field changes from having neither type nor value to having that shortly after focus? Let's see. Let's boot up VoiceOver. I think
VoiceOver on Brave.
Said
Localhost colon 1234/admin. YouTube music. Window. Back button.
I
Press to
think
go
I
back.
set it
Context
up
menu to
so
see.
that you
Rave.
can
Localhost
hear
colon 123
everything
/ admin.
VoiceOver
Rave.
is
Window.
saying.
Legal. Edit text. Entering table. Edit text. Line item number 1. Insertion at beginning of text. Table 5 columns. 6 rows. You are currently on a text area. Inside a cell. 16. Stepper. You are currently on a stepper. Inside a cell. To begin interacting with a stepper, press Control Option Shift down at 68. Stepper. You are currently on a cell. Inside a table. To
Let's
VoiceOver off.
add some useful information to it. Hi Recep. I work at McDonald's. Nice. Rap God. Yeah. It's the voiceover, once you use it for a few times, then you get used to it, and then it will sound slow and slow and slower and more slow and even more slow, and then you just increase the speed at when they talk. Like, and I don't know if you ever listen to somebody that is actually visually impaired or something and using like a screen reader or something. It's like you can't understand it. First time that accessibility feature. Yeah, it's like voiceover. So you can use voiceover on your Mac, on your iPhone, everywhere. Every OS has like some form of assistive technology. Like Apple has voiceover, Windows has something called, I always forget the name, something like JAWS or something. We have an accessibility expert on the team that uses a few other screen readers. Thanks for the follow, Carpy Codes. I'm going to remove my awesome Tailwind thing again because I'm too warm. I'm getting hot in here. I should not sing on stream while people are watching. Text area. What speed do you have it at? I have no idea what speed I have it at. Accessibility. Voiceover utility. Yes. Where are you? I don't even know where. Rate 65. Okay, so the jumping is annoying. The width of this is also annoying. How should we deal with this? I think one thing we can do is make the input fields like, I think I had like width 32 before this. But I'm not allowed to pass through a class name, which is fine. What's our input like? Do we have a width on here? Width full. Okay, that makes sense. So what I can do is basically put a width on here. Let's make it 48 maybe. 48. That will make sure that we have like enough room or not. Did it save properly? Am I not running anymore? Let's refresh. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Is it gonna be easier if I do this instead? With 48 on my actual VAT thing. I think I'm just being stupid again. What are you complaining about? Server 6, client 2? Okay. With 48, is that not a thing? It is a thing. with 64. Why is it not doing anything? That's interesting. Oh, it's the padding. It's the padding, I think. Wait, do I have a... I can cheat. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Is this not how tables work? Let's get rid of the padding, especially horizontally, and also the widths, just in case. Oh, that was too much. Px6. Yes, 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 yes. Px6, px6, px6. Ooh, thanks for the sub, CM Griffin. Welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Hello, Mr. Sir. I have just waking up. Nice. It's like 6 p.m. here, so I've been awake for a few hours now, at least 2, because I've been streaming for 2. Yeah, so the jumpiness. I think the width of the actual prices in here is fine, at least 2. Thanks for the follow, Scary Harry. Scary Harry. Nice. Oh, CM Griffin, you even have a founder's badge. Welcome. I don't like the jumpiness of this. And I'm also afraid if we make like a fixed height, then... Nice surprise. Ooh, this is also no bueno. Anyway, let's see. Tables. Tables, tables, tables. Can I put like a height on here? A min h? Do we have multiple min h's? Min heights. Okay, that's interesting. Just heights. Height of 64. That's not how you spell 64. Nani? Oh yeah, I disabled the drop game. I can try and enable it. Let's see. I'm not sure if it worked. Can you try again, Trash? Thanks for the follow, IN13. Let's see, Robin M6 face. So it could be that the drop game is gonna be laggy AF. Can't you do min h? I can do that, yes. My computer will blow up. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So is min h 64 something that JIT would handle? Yeah, JIT would handle that. Yeah, that's true. So basically it's min h, and then you can do something like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 pixels. Oh my god, this drop game. It could also be, oh, this is also interesting. We have arbitrary values enabled for a bunch of plugins already, but not for everything. So there are scenarios where it just isn't implemented. But let's see if this gets generated. Don't think so, but Oh, it gets implemented, but it doesn't work on a TD for some reason. Interesting. Ooh, thanks for the subscription, Rejab. How is this drop game going? Is it slow enough? Oh, Vinny, are you going for the 100? Oh, this is also pretty funny. It looks like I'm wearing the same t-shirt as my emote. Oh, Vinny, don't get 100. Whew. 99. That's... Yep. Yep. Disable it. I'll let everybody finish. Oh, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Oh well. Okay, so now there are no jumps, but it also looks pretty ugly. One thing we can do is wherever we use py4 is change it to py2. Here, yeah, something like this. I was after the Tailwind UI subscription. Yeah, I think that's one of my things I want to do one day, like a giveaway of Tailwind UI. We'll see. Do I have important messages? No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, this is actually fine. Is this table ridiculous? Like, is it too big or is it fine? I like that I can tap between all these items. What do you think? Is this like okay-ish? In description field, maybe row height is a little bit too much. Yeah, maybe. So what we can do for that is, I think there is like a native property rows. What if we just set it to 1 and it sort of behaves like a normal input field, which is resizable. It even maintains the height when I blur it. That's interesting. If you're in the last edit and you tap again, does it create a new line? It does not yet. It does not yet. And I don't know if I want that behavior or if I want like a dedicated button. So that you can focus the button, press space or enter or something. 130 viewers. Holy bananas. Welcome everybody. Lots of space. So much space. So much room for activities. PY2. I think I want to maybe try and go a little bit. PY1. So this one, yes. Okay. If you are in, okay, I already read that one. I'm not a designer. I'm not a designer either. Oh no, this is no. Abort mission. That Step Brothers reference. Did we just become best friends? Wait, what did I say? I'm scared now. No founder badge? Ooh. How many? I have 11. Oh, is it so many activities? I have no idea. I'm sorry. I think only the first X people get founder's badge. So this is fine. Okay, let's add So what would be nice UX for this? Like a button that creates a new row, or when you tap to the last one, then it creates a new row. There's a scene where they mount their Best like banks. Ooh, so much. It rings a bell, but I'm not sure if it's the same thing. I just have a lot of weird things in my head, and then I just say random things. Thanks for the follow, Xerian. Thank you. One thing that I can... Oh, here's one thing I can do. What if we have an invoice item that is basically always there? Right? So basically copy this tr. Yes, copy the tr, paste it. That's not what I wanted, but okay. If you're writing, having to take the hand from the keyboard to click a button can be frustrating. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could also like inject like this additional row, which is always gonna be there. So one thing we can do is basically, where are my invoice items? Okay, here it is. Next item, set next item. Not a use state, which is gonna be an item. That's for sure. We have an ID of I don't care. Null. 0. Description empty. Units 1. Price 100. I don't know. VAT 0. There can be a table header right above the header tr, which can have table level actions like an add row. That's true. That could work, but do we want this? Imagine you have like a lot of items, and then there's like there's a big distance between those items. I don't know. Next invoice item. Set next invoice item. Sure. Oh, a sticky header. Oh, I don't know if you work with tables a lot, but sticky headers and tables are nope. But yeah, we can switch to a grid or I was about to say flexbox. T-Dobby. T-Body. That's what I wanted. So this one is gonna be next invoice item description. I also think that I can do something like item next invoice item and then do something like this. And now we have an empty one in here. Oh, my description is empty. That's funky. I think we can put a description in here, but also make sure once you focus it that the full thing is selected for this one. A placeholder could work. Placeholder could work. Placeholder. I don't know what to put in there. AA. Oh, this is also pretty funky, right? Because this is rendered by default. So what I could do is a span with like dashes or something, class name, text gray, 500 maybe, new item. New item could work. New item could work. Next item description. Oh, description is filled in. So if it's an empty string, in this case, I want to do an or instead of placeholder new item. That could work. Why not do the span in the text area? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Oh, that could work, but I think it's nice to have like full control on the outside. New item, new item. All right. I think I want to make it like, I wanted to make it visually different, that this is like a new item once you're, I think this is fine for now. This is fine for now. So basically, so how should we add? Should we add once you start typing that it jumps to a new one already, or should we add like a button for adding? I think we can make this like add, and this will probably be a button, type is a button, button, gray 400 italics. Yep, that's italic. That's nice. Is nice. Ik vind helemaal mooi. That was Dutch. I'm sorry. Show the placeholder in the span. Yeah, that could work. I think I like it like this. We have an add. Oh, we also have like indigo still. So indigo, cyan, everything. Yes, thank you. Nice. Add. Good, good, good. On click. Basically what you want to do is, I'm going to inline it for now, but I don't want to play with yeah. That's the the reference exactly. This is too good. I'm going to do it inline. I also don't care about validation just yet, because I don't know what my favorite validation library is, and I also don't want to write one myself or figure out a good one. So set invoice items. We want to say thanks for the follow, Leonard SSH. Hello there. How are you doing? So basically return all the items, return the current next invoice item, and then set next invoice item to a clean one, which is going to be 0. I need to give it an ID. So this is gonna be, let's see, ID is gonna be a UUID. Can we use UUIDs in the browser already? I know there is an API for Node. Do we have like a crypto in here? Crypto function? No. When on focus creates item, but if no words are written, on blur removes it. Maybe we can play with it. Okay, here is the best ID times this thing, and then do something like this. Identifier copy. Yeah, sure. Copy. And this one is gonna be null again. Let's take all of these, put them in here. Project. Ooh, that is incorrect. Oh, the drop game. Oh, I didn't disable it. Oops. What you working on, sir? I'm working on a little invoice system. So basically, we create invoices in React and Tailwind, and we already display it pretty nicely. But now we are working on like an admin side of things where we can assign, like create a new invoice, assign it to a client, have an issue date, that's something like the 13th, and this one will be a 20th, yeah. And then here we list all our items, and when we go through the list, thanks for the follow, Guham, we can edit them. And now we are working on the part where we can add a new one. Hold up. Did you do that date picker yourself? No, I'm using this thing called a browser. This is just in Chrome, Brave. It's an input type of date. So everybody is amazed by the defaults, but not about my beautiful table. Okay then. Okay, so on click we will add a new item and nullify this one. Table is beautiful. Hello, darkness, my old friends. 2 of those. Oh, I can't edit yet. That's pretty fun. Add. A component is changing an uncontrolled input to be controlled. This is likely. Oh, this is because I typed. Oh, thanks for the follow, Primogen. Welcome. You just saw Vim and then you had to click my stream, I guess. That's what I'm assuming. Welcome. How are you doing, sir? New item row without quantity, VAT, price, only placeholder. Maybe. Thanks for the follow, Fredkiss5. Am I being stupid right here? Items, copy. Thanks for the follow, Chatty. At oh, it's just stealing focus. What window manager are you using? I'm using Amethyst. Okay, this is fine. Let's make it let's make sure that we actually can edit stuff. How long have you been working with React? I don't know, a few years. I remember class components. I remember React.create class. I remember back in the day when the whole React tree in the DOM had like these IDs with like 00000000001. So it's been a few years. All right, let's make sure that we can edit stuff. So that should not be too bad, I think. Let's do this one first. So basically value, and then on change, We get an event, set next invoice item, and then we want to say item, but this is the description. It's gonna be event.target.value. This file is so huge. Oh my god, it is huge. It's about 720 lines. I'm sorry. Why not consider using React hook form or Formix, since this looks like that use case with validations? Yeah, I'll eventually switch to it. But not right now. What do we have here? Did you know that you don't need like libraries for everything? You can, but it's not required. Units. I don't trust the number thingy, so let's do this instead. Not here, here. Okay. Do I... Yeah, let's copy this thing. Let's put it in here. Next invoice item is gonna be VAT times 100, but in here we are going to do divide by 100. Dealing with HTML tables and scared of number of lines. Yeah. Yeah. VAT. VAT. What's next? Price? What do we have for price? VAT, price. This time times 100. And here divided by 100. Oh no, what did I do? Input, value. Okay, hello to 5 euros, 19 euros. Oh, the number thingy is annoying. Because if I do backspace, it's gonna do this thing. Yep. Okay, so once we add a new one, we will probably want to focus into this thing, right? So we can do that by doing the following. Where's our text area here? Let's put a ref on it. Let's put a ref on it. New item description ref. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 40 minutes? Okay, let's continue a little bit longer. Use ref is gonna be null or HTML text area element or null. Would server-side rendering work for something simple like this instead of being an SPA? Probably. I think I also have to change this one now. Text area is gonna be forward ref. Yes, props. And then we have a ref. And then we do this. And then we do this. All right. Let's get rid of this. Type props. Sure. No value exists in scope of this shorthand. Am I being stupid? Is that Spotify where you listen to? I like the music choice. I'm not. I'm listening to YouTube music. It's currently. Can I copy this title? This is the current song from 2012. Let's go. Oh, I am being stupid. And props is not typed because it should be props. This ref is gonna be the good old days. An HTML, it's gonna be a mutable ref object for an HTML text area element. Ref. Add mutable ref object, sure. Include this, yep. When we on-click, in here, basically what we want to do is the ref, focus the ref, new item description ref, current, focus. And I think I even want to, the good old days. I think this is fine. Let's see what this gives us. Hello. Add. Nice. So now it's hidden, so it should scroll into view. So luckily there is an API for this. So new item description ref. Ooh, this music. Scroll into view. And there is behavior of smooth. Test. Let me do this. Let's go. Thanks for the subscription. Chate. How do you pronounce your name? ABC. I like this. I like this. I like those rollers. Ooh. See, the only thing I don't like is that there's like a lot of wasted space. I know that white space is important, but this is like pretty ridiculous. But if you remove it, then it's also annoying because of, I think we can decrease it a little, right? We can decrease it. H, what did we use? 24. Let's say 16. 16. Oh. How about this? Get to the end. Thanks for the follow, JTechPet. Hello. Add. Okay, good. You can maybe remove the padding from the row and edit in the span. What do you mean? I think how this is currently working is fine because now it's more concise. I could also, oh, I see what you mean. I could also make it a bit more, even more concise, and then move these to the, like enlarge them on top. So fills the whole cell. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Okay. Okay. So how many viewers did I lose because of this file size? I would say at least, yes. So what you're saying is basically remove this from here and move it to here, right? Then we can basically get rid of this and then do the same here. Table fields are not intuitive. It's not clear that you can click on them. I know. We will work on it. We will work on it. PY2. The downside of tables is that you have to do it for every column, otherwise it just stretches anyway. You don't need this. Oh, that was a bit too much. Hard to describe how to pronounce is the name of one of Donald Duck's child called Trek. In Sweden they are called... Wow. Okay, I have a good idea. I have a good idea. I'm going to Google Translate. I'm going to write those words in Swedish. Chatte. Wait, hold on, I want to hear it again. Knatte fnatte chatte. Sure. Knatte fnatte chatte. Lubeck has been removed or renamed? What? No. Nothing to see here. Okay. So PY2, and this is fine. Ooh, this is very... I think now I want... PY2, change it to PY4 again. Time to stand up. No, I'm streaming. Leave me alone. This is almost good. This is almost good. I think I want to keep the... Do I want to keep the big 6? I like it before better. Let me just undo this a little bit. And just deal with a bigger table for now. Okay, so this is fine. So let's quickly look at how we can improve the cooldown complete. Hype train is ready to leave the station. Sorry, what is happening? Twitch, you are confusing me. So it's, who mentioned this? spoof table fields are not intuitive. It's not clear that you can click on them. That's true. So here is what I want to do. Here is what I want to do. I have hero icons, right? Yes, I have hero icons, and I want a pencil icon. Okay, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So basically what I want to do is pencil icon, sure. Class name is gonna be W4H4. Let me take this thing, put it in a div, put this here, make this a little flex box, item center, space x3, sure. Wait, what did I do? Oh, this thing, and now I want this to be underline, no, border B, border dashed. Is that something that we do? Border dashed, border 4. I guess so. Oh, it is here. Maybe 3. Text gray 300. I don't like text in my song. Now your input has some padding left, right, so that should be removed, I think. Okay. Is it more intuitive when border gray? I think the default is 200, so let's make it 300. A bit darker, maybe 400. Maybe 400. And then maybe even a bit more padding. This doesn't look right to me. Maybe just BY. And I feel that I almost want to do this in here. This is maybe a bit too much. I sort of like it that the icon and the text has like a underline, but I don't like it that it's like full width. So I don't, this has the same effect, right? Yeah. This is, wait, what? Was it what I wanted? Yeah, this is, is this okay? Let's see what happens if we add them to all the other ones as well. I think that if it's clear how to add the first item, you don't need to do so much for editing the others, because the user would already know the table is editable. Yeah, I think I still like a little underline under the others as well, but maybe just only keep the pencil for the description. Do you enjoy working with Tailwinds? I do. Actually, I can. Thanks for the follow, Bearded Builder. I've been in your streams before. How are you doing? Class border B border dashed, and I think I would be funny if I hated. Yeah, that would be weird. Okay. So what did we do up here? BY1. Let's get it in here. Doing great. I didn't know you streamed, so I'm lurking while I work. I didn't know I streamed either. I started streaming 1 week, 2 weeks ago. So it's been fun. It's been fun. Is this underline on this too much? I don't know. Welcome. Thanks for the follow and Lego. It's also pretty annoying that I don't really have a design for this. Thanks for the follow, Boomo the Run. Bumo? Like Bruno? Something like that. Border T4. Bum on the run. Oh, that makes sense. Bum on the run. What is the name of this work company? I have to try. I am confused. So this is nice. I think the visual line. I think one thing we can do here is always make it white. Now that I have like a visual visual difference between these items. Yeah, I think another thing we can do here is only show the top bar when we have multiple items, or I can make it like we don't have anything yet. Please add something. That would be cool. Let's see, because now if you don't have anything. Thanks for the follow, thanks for the follow, Popey Pius, and thanks for the follow, the Semitic. So this looks pretty weird. So what I'll do instead here is basically invoice items.length is 0. If that's the case, then I want a TR in here with a TD in here. And this TD will have a call span of how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, good. Okay. PG wipes, maybe that's a bit too much, right? 48. Okay, and now what could be our empty state? Hero icons. And Mr. Sir. Empty. Oh, this is a funny empty one. Sorry, there are no icons for empty. Open an issue. What is a beaker? What is a good icon for an empty state? Nothing to see here. I am using new Vim. It's very true. Lightning bolt, maybe. A moon, an airplane. Ooh, sparkles. Do we have designs for empty states actually? Thanks for the follow, Kate Mel. Empty. Placeholder. Items. Panels. Plus add new item. That could work, but I think, what if we do something like sparkles? Something like this. Let's do it first try. Sparkles icon. Class name is gonna be h8 width 8 text gray 400 span. What is going on? Okay. There are no invoice items yet. Class name, flex, item center. We also want it to be flex call, and we want it to be space y4. What does this give me? Sparkles. Good. Text gray 500. Maybe 300 here. Is this Invoice app going to be open source on GitHub? I'm not sure yet. Maybe. There are no invoice items yet. But now we do have invoice items. We have 4 of them. 18%. How much will this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Add. Okay. That works. That works. We probably also want to be able to delete this. That's kind of bug. Okay, so if I refresh, no invoice items yet, new item, hello. And then it also scrolls into view once we don't have enough room anymore, which is pretty cool. Okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Let's see, what else should we do, like actually editing these items? That might be useful, don't you think? Thanks for the follow, lot of fiber. Is it clear how to add the new item? Probably not, no. But I mainly want to focus on making it work. I will probably revisit this whole thing, but just being able to edit and add some things is going to be useful, because once we have that behavior, then we can look at storing it in a database, and then actually using it to render in the invoice, which is going to be useful. That might be another stream though, because I'm already streaming for like 3 hours and I'm getting pretty hungry, and it's already 7 p.m. That explains why I'm hungry. Okay, so editing this thing is basically gonna be, I need an ID, and I have an ID. Should we be able to live edit? Yeah. This is gonna work. Text, area, Gonna copy this thing. Gonna copy this thing and stick it in here. Item, if I can type, description. So now two items. This is funny. Do you see the changes? Because I put it on the wrong, I used the wrong function. So basically this is gonna be set next, not next invoice item, but set invoice items. And we have like items in here. And then basically what we want to do is I can filter it and loop over it, or I can find it. Items. So let's take a copy again. Items.clone. Not clone, slice, I mean. Items.find index, where item.id is item.id, which is gonna be deal with the naming. If index, then we want to basically say, if we don't have an index, or if index is -1, then we don't care. Otherwise, copy at index is gonna be this thing, and then return the copy. Nice. We can edit stuff right now with new lines. Okay, so the new lines are not rendered. Should they? Maybe. Let's also make this a little bit easier. Edit. Edit item, and then basically I want to say events. We can probably clean this up, but I think I need more fine-grained control over the actual value. So or I can do this. Description. Okay, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Item description. Then we take these. Yes, go here. Function edit item and field. Then basically do this. Equals is gonna be a colon, comma, return object, on change, colon, remove this thing, something like this. I screwed up one more. This is better now. This is gonna be field. This is gonna be field. Did I actually use the event? It is. I'm using it. So this is gonna be React. Can I type this properly? Yeah. Components, props, on change. I think there's a better way to do this. I think I can do this. as partial of component props of inputs, and then I can basically do event here, and now this should be typed HTML input elements. Nice. This item should be an item. This field should be a string. Now this edit, why is this complaining? Is missing the following properties: HTML text area element. Okay, I see. In that case, edit elements. It's gonna be an input, and then in here I can say elements, and then where I did the hydrate. Good idea. Thank you. Chew. No. Yummy, 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 yummy. Water. This input is currently hard-coded to input, but it should be one of these. So it's basically going to be an element which is going to extend a React element and gonna default to input. Hydrate, hydrate. Is this not how you do it? React component elements. I'm going to cheat. Let's cheat a little. Menu TSX in React components. Element type, that's the one I want. Element type. And now, why is this complaining? To type partial may be a mistake because neither type instantly overlaps with the other. If this was intentional, convert the expression to unknown first. That's silly. Oh, is this being... Components props. If this doesn't work, then I have one thing that I can do, which is it's gonna be input or text area, and it defaults to input. Edit implicitly has any return time, but a better type may be what? Is this not how you do it? Okay, let's do this a little bit better. If we had normal stuff like this, what was this typed as? React change event. Change event of, would unknown work? Nope. TypeScript. Yes, indeed. TypeScript. So fun. I could also be very lazy and create like an text area edit and inputs edit. Like edit the item units. See, this doesn't complain, right? No, this is all good. This is complaining. Type arguments, but what does Tailwind Labs use Vite for? A few things, like internal projects. I don't know if we have public stuff with Vite. Not sure. Not sure. Does not. Oh, maybe I could also read error messages. Does not satisfy the constraint key of intrinsic elements. Yeah, let's make it key of intrinsic elements. Intrinsic elements. Is this better? What else did it say? Bum on the run. Bum on the run. Thanks for the follow, Manu de Tipo. I have no idea how to pronounce all of the usernames, so I'm really, really sorry about this. Thanks for the follow, GagBL. What is this? Cannot find name intrinsic elements. Is this better? Oh, this is the actual. Okay. Key off. Hello, great work with headless UI. I love. Thank you. Thank you, Yubi. And also thank you for the follow, Yubi. Thank you for the follow, Jaguar Vision. Maybe a mistake because blah-di-da, blah-di-da, blah-di-da-di-da. It may be a mistake, but what are you complaining about? Types of ref are incompatible. Oh. Yes, that is not good. So I think I only want to do something like pick partial components props T, and we want to pick value and on change. Okay. Hydrate. Again? I don't think I want this partial anymore. Type string does not satisfy the constraint key of component props. I'm sorry. I actually didn't want to do it, but just no worries, no worries. No worries. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Do you all want to waterport me or something? Key of component props. The type value is not assignable to type style, blah, 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 blah. That's true. That's very true. How can I pick only the value and the unchange of these things then? Here's a good answer. Let it infer things. And just deal with this thing. And basically I only care about the fact that this contains an event with, oh, this is an event, a target with a value of string. TypeScript. Okay, we're back in business. Sorry everybody. Sorry everybody. Can I edit? Can I edit? I can edit. Can I edit? No, I cannot edit because I need edit item, and then this is gonna be VAT. Now this is gonna be interesting because we want to manipulate the value. I think we can set a step on here of 01. Maybe 001. Thanks for the follow, Nefis. Are the labels client and assigned to redundant? Yep, they are. They are. I think I have hydrate again. I have a component for this, right? Something like client list box. Client list box. Where are you used in here? Yeah. So let's do this. Okay. Then where was I editing? Editing description, price. Are you working on headless UI? I am. Not currently, but I work there. Hi, might be a good idea to add min 0 and max 100 attribute also. That is very true. Keep it as an integer and divide by 100 when persisting. That could work. If I do this and then we have VAT stuff, then we do step 1. I think that's a default, but we can be explicit. Min, max, 100, item VAT, and percentage here will be divided by 100. Oh no, this is gonna be just VAT, right? Wait, what does the edit button do? Let me tell you, it does nothing currently. Let me also make sure that this is still... Oh, hold on. I have an idea. create a new invoice. Should I move these up? Hide them. That was too much. I'm always struggling with these things. Yeah, it's interesting. Is this still readable enough? It's a bit behind my camera. I almost feel like creating a little hack. So what if we say like we have a div behind the form, which basically has a height of screen, which allows me, or should allow me, to do this. I think that's better. Like, are users going to be able to edit and then click save or update right away? Yeah, I don't know if I want this edit one. It all works though. -6, that's not good. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Oh, what if they mess up and want to go back to previous state? Once I actually put like a backend on it, I want to use this concept of event sourcing. So basically it means that you create current state based on previous events or previous behavior, and then you never technically delete stuff. Thanks for the follow, Jalmogru Jr. Change the edit button to a delete trash can. That could work. Do we have a delete trash can? Trash. Should I make my component trash dev and more work for you? Discount column. Yeah. Edit. SR only. Trash. Thanks for the follow, Mustafa Hayati. Trash icon. Class name, width 4, age 4, text gray 300, something like this. Oh. That should have been in here. Trash icon is not defined. Oh, I undid outline. Vim has Tailwind intelligence. There is a Tailwind COC plugin which is based on the Tailwind IntelliSense plugin for VS Code, because it also is implemented using the LSP language server protocol. Here's a little delete icon. That's cute. I think I want it to be... Red is so annoying. I don't like red. Maybe something fun to do is only let it appear once you are focused within this, in one of the items, or when you, so that you can tap through it, or once you hover. Maybe I should keep that for another stream, because I've been streaming for on hover red 600. That could work as well, yeah. So let's do this. Hover text red 600. Oh, this is funny. I can't hover it because my input is like in the full TD. That's funky. There's also something going on with the pricing stuff. Oh, that's because of the padding. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm watching a video on event sourcing now. Didn't know about it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So one thing I can do is basically group focus within. If that's the case, then I want to be block. Otherwise, I want to be hidden. And then I make my TR a group. So now when I tap, it's there. Yeah, that works. Not perfect yet. I'm going to work off screen on some of the styling, or maybe create some nice design. But I think this is good for now. Focus within is funny, yeah. It's when you can put a group on it, and basically, since we are using groups, then it basically means that if there is focus within this group, then you can do something. So you can sort of use the group to go back to the parent, then check if there's focus within, and then you have like a link between siblings. All right, I think I've been streaming. Yeah, so today you learned. Thanks for the follow, Plutonus. Thanks for the follow, Rumble, Tumjum. Let me open Twitch and let's find somebody to rate. Who shall we rate? Browse, science and tech. Who shall we rate? Classic Cat. Oh, thank you. I will try to do it more often. Thanks for the follow, Lunar Sailor. Thanks for the follow. I exist. Therefore, I think. Okay, Descartes will be proud. Thanks for the follow, 77. Who shall we rate? Who shall we rate? Shall we rate Griffin? Shall we rate... Classic Cat didn't like Tailwind, so we're not going to rate them. Lana Lux. Anybody? Let's rate Griffin. Starting soon. Starting soon. I will... Robjin will have a good rest of his day. Should we rate him already? Well, let's rate him once he's back. CM Griffin. Rate. That's how you spell rate, right? Okay. Maybe wait until he's back. Shouldn't be long. Search for Tailwind. I don't think there are any Tailwind streamers right now. So I will start a rate already. But we will see if he's back in time, and if not, then I'll cancel the rate and then do it again. But it would be funny to rate him right at the start. You're welcome, Alex. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, are you ready? Thank you, everybody. I'll see you. Oh, is he going away again? Oh, should we wait? Be right back. Come on, CM Griffin. 88 viewers. We will do it. He's refilling his cup or something. Stay hydrated, it's very important. Thanks for the follow, all handy. Okay, rate incoming. You can do it, Chris. Is Chris his name? I think that is his name. I really like your website. Thank you. Which one? Like my personal one or the one that we just built on stream? Also, before I forget, let me quickly cancel this. Yes, let's cancel. Okay. Let's do Discord. Okay, rate CM Griffin. Join the Discord. Rate CM Griffin. Okay, let's do it again. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, almost 1 second. All right, I will be back. See you later. Enjoy the stream and ciao.